you
She's still pretty sleepy. I think
she's still sleepy.
Well, she's got her pain meds on board.
Okay.
So all of this is prior to us doing any kind of cleaning.
This is her left or her right ear?
This one is, I believe, the left.
Okay.
So
that was the really dirty one.
well, I can tell you,
They were
after I
both-
went in there, they were both, yeah, much worse than I thought.
Okay.
So you can see all this black stuff, that's all hair.
Okay.
So there's a lot of hair within this dog's ear canal, as opposed to a normal dog. A regular dog may only have a few hair cells here and there.
Yeah.
Some dogs just have a genetic predisposition to hair growing out in their ear canals. I will say that this wad of stuff that's basically sitting on top of the eardrum was not growing there. It was accumulated there over a long period of time. So we take the camera, if you go back here, we went all the way forward towards the eardrum just to get an idea of what things look like, and then we slowly backed out, and that's what the images are.
Okay.
So that's a little bit further out, that's even further out, and you can see the eardrum. If you look up a picture of a normal eardrum, you'll see this is not even close to normal.
Okay.
And you see all of this tissue here, all of this tissue, all of this tissue. It kind of looks, if you stand back, you see it's kind of like swollen.
Yeah.
That's actually closing the ear canal, and that's kind of like what it would look like before you become cauliflower and all that stuff with chronicity. So all this black stuff, we took all of this stuff out, this brown, there's pus and everything here. This is that, again, that wad, and then we're moving out, and you see this is what a normal hair follicle would look like, all these little black lines.
Okay.
So those are normal, and that's why, that's very
not
abnormal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was
The other thing was, you see this indentation here?
Yeah.
So a lot of dogs will have that, and sometimes that'll predispose them to accumulation around their eardrum because the wax and debris, it's not a perfect cylinder.
Yeah.
But you can get this just from swelling. But you see how it's like blocking?
Yeah.
That could just be swelling as well.
So that was her left ear.
Yeah, I believe we did that first. Correct, we did the left ear first. And then I think this is the right ear. So you see the swelling over here, swelling, all this redness. And by the time we were done, this stuff was bleeding. Once we took the pus and stuff off. So this is not the eardrum. The eardrum is behind this.
Is this what we looked at last week and we thought was polyps?
No, at this point, this is behind what I already took out. So this is the stuff this is the stuff we were taking out.
Okay.
We were doing this for like an hour and a half.
Oh my God, she was under for an hour and a half.
Well, I started as the nurses were getting her under because I knew
it was going to take a while.
The dogs are older, you don't want them under for a long time, so we just started.
Yeah.
But all of these hairs, you see how long they are?
Yeah.
They were all free floating. They weren't attached to the ear. We didn't have to ear pluck. Like they were just sitting there for a long time. This is like a chronic neglected case, neglected ear. That's what we started off with.
Is that what we thought was the tumor?
That's what we thought was the tumor.
Oh my God! It was just.
Do you see how
globs of hair and pus?
It's just pus, debris, hair. Yeah.
Oh, this poor girl.
So that's why it looks like a tumor.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a tumor.
All of this.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
It looked like it. Oh my God! It was just. Well, thank God it's out.
Yeah, I mean this is all pus up here. This is normal tissue here. It's a little bit red. You see how, considering the diameter, this is the entire diameter. So the actual scope is this.
Yeah. Wow.
So.
No wonder she screamed when I scream when I try and clean her ears. Poor girl.
Yeah, very painful. So another view. That's what it looked like when you and I were looking down. Here's normal hair follicles.
Yeah.
Normal tissue, and then as you go back, you see it starts to get more and more black. There's like a black cave. Yeah. Basically, you couldn't see the eardrum because there was this pedunculated. We call it pedunculated, meaning it has a stalk. It's coming off of the top. So I thought, okay, maybe that's a tumor with peritumoral infection. Around the tumor, you'll get an infection. And as soon as we just ripped at it,
Yeah.
we were expecting that thing, you know, the tissue was going to start bleeding and
Right.
everything, and it was just, oh, it's foreign object material, not tissue.
Oh my god.